Well, today, major airlines nationwide increased cuts of flights for a total of 6%. Now, while Birmingham Shuttlesworth International Airport wasn't on the list of airports directly affected by the cuts, it doesn't mean we haven't seen some scheduling changes. Now, according to the Birmingham Airport Authority, 2 departing flights have been canceled for tomorrow, an American flight to Miami and a United flight to Houston. A few arriving flights have also been canceled for tomorrow, and this is on top of flight delays from other airports. And with all of those changes, it's leaving a lot of folks worried about what the upcoming busy holiday travel season could look like.
WVTM 13's Aaron Llewellyn live and local at Birmingham Shuttlesworth International Airport. Travel experts say it could be a while before things get better, Aaron.
Yeah, Guy Carla, airports across the country are expected to cut 10% of flights on Friday, and that could last all the way until Thanksgiving or longer if the shutdown doesn't end soon. And that means that people who are traveling for Thanksgiving are probably going to look at other options so that they can avoid those changes. But they say that this could also mean that the roads are going to be even busier during an already busy holiday season. If you have travel plans for Thanksgiving, you may want to think about making other plans.
Things aren't going to go back to normal just the very next day. So it's going to take a week or two, so we could see this kind of roll into the Thanksgiving holidays potentially.
Travel experts like Clay Ingram with AAA say there are likely going to be people taking different kinds of transportation for the holiday. With the government still shut down, air traffic controllers not going to work, and an expected 10% cut of flights on Friday, these issues are already affecting travelers in central Alabama.
Pilot just told me he timed out.
So just heard that announcement, the pilot just timed out. We're not getting home tonight.
Tracy Nicholson told me she was on a flight from Puerto Rico to Atlanta on Saturday when the flight was routed to Birmingham just 30 minutes before landing.
There were so many planes there that they didn't have enough staff to kind of handle the massive amount of planes, that Birmingham normally doesn't get that many planes all at once.
Because of these issues, Ingram says the roads are likely going to be more packed.
We typically see about 90% of the people travel by automobile. And the airports are still going to be busy, but I think we're going to see that number creep up a little bit higher this year because of the situation with the flights and the airports.
Ingram says the Southeast is the busiest region in the country for travel during any holiday because people like to drive and transportation options are more limited. He believes that number will be even higher.
Thanksgiving tends to be the rivalry football weekend all across several states, and so that adds to the traffic, and then you add in the Black Friday shoppers, and that adds to it as well.
Now, Tracy Nichols is a travel agent herself with more than 10 years of experience, and in the past she would have suggested that her clients get to the airport to get to their destinations one day in advance, but she says now she's suggesting that travelers fly 2 days in advance in order to make sure that they make it to their destinations. And she says that if your flight gets canceled, she says that it probably will be easier to chat with your airline through their app or their website. That way you can avoid waiting in long lines at the airport or waiting on the phone for hours. She also says if you want to avoid any of these issues, it's better to just stay home. Live here in Birmingham, Aaron Llewellyn, WVTM 13.